Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Beth Riley, and I am the director of the international programs here at South Dakota Mines. So, I'm gonna kind of just do a brief overview of let me just share my screen.
That's it. Perfect. We see it.
Great. Okay. So, um, So basically, who are we? We are focused on STEM education. So anything to do with the science, technology, engineering, and math degrees, that's what we do here. We have about a student population, both undergraduate and graduate, of 2,500 students, and our class size is relatively small. So as you can see from the numbers on the screen. But I think I probably should mention where we are located. So South Dakota is located in the middle of the United States. So we are a sparsely populated state. We have a lot of nature around us. So if you're interested in hiking, biking, skiing, any kind of outdoor activities, this is the place for you to come for your exchange program. As you can see on the top left, that is a view right outside of the city of Rapid City. And then, of course, we have the Four Faces, Mount Rushmore. It's about a 25-minute drive from our university. So, and then down on the bottom lower left is our city. So we're small, about 75,000 people that live in Rapid City. But we have a lot of things to offer. So we're also very sunny today. It's not too sunny. We actually have one of our rainy days, which is great for us because it hasn't been raining here for a while, and we definitely need some moisture here. So um, for those of you who are looking at maybe doing an exchange at the bachelor's level, these are the degrees that we offer. So you could do one, you could come in for your exchange for one of these programs. If you're a master's student, we do have offerings at the master's degree level. And so you could do something here with that. Also, research is a possibility if you're looking at doing some type of research. If you're not sure who to talk to, you can send me an email. I can definitely help you find faculty that might have the same focus that you're looking at. The same thing with the doctoral degrees. So these would be our degree programs that we have here.
Let me
For
ask you a question, Beth.
Yes,
In the electrical engineering degrees, both bachelor and master,
yes,
do you have energy subjects, energy type, or energy generation, energy management subjects? Or
yes, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
okay, okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and I can send you more information about that later if you would like.
Perfect.
Yes. Um, For a student to do an exchange program here, since we do have a direct exchange with the university, we there is a couple fees that an exchange student would have to pay. So that would be under the tuition and fees. That would be the amount that you would have to pay per the exchange agreement. And then for our room and board, this is an estimate of what it would cost to live on campus. And then, of course, we require health insurance. Depending on the insurance that Spain might have or your school might have, we might be able to waive that fee. But we do need to have something that matches what the J program for the U.S. Department of State requires. So this is just kind of an estimate of what you would pay for the semester. To live on campus, we have different styles of campus living. So these are more of our traditional dorm space. We do have dorms that have like their we call them pods. So you have your own individual room and then you have a common room. And some of those spaces will have their own bathrooms. Some of those spaces also have their own kitchen space. Um, we do have common spaces with throughout the different dorm spaces. And then we also have our dining hall, which is kind of like a buffet style. We have a miner's shack, which is a convenience style store. We also have a 24-hour convenience store that's available to students for midnight snacking. And then we have like a coffee shop that serves bagels and sandwiches, and of course, coffee. Coffee is going to be very different here than it will be in Spain. I have to say that the coffee in Spain is much more satisfying than the coffee here in the United States. Um, and when I was in Spain, I just loved it. And every time I think of where I want to go back, I do want to go back to Madrid. So, um,
Because of the
yeah.
coffee.
Because, well, not just because of the coffee, but the food and the people. So, it was just a wonderful experience for me to go to Spain. And my husband also, who is not a great traveler, actually has commented many times that he would love to go back. So,
You know you're
um,
welcome. You know you're welcome at any time.
thank you. Yes, I am trying to get my way. I'm trying to make my way back. So, at some point. Um, so to get back to our presentation,
Sorry.
sorry, I digress. Um, we do have also student services available for our students. So remember that you're not going to be alone. Sometimes you get to a place and all of a sudden it's kind of overwhelming. So we do have places available for you to get additional help or just somebody to talk to. Our office is always here to help you. And then we have the Student Success Center. So if you're struggling in a class or you need some additional help, they are there to help. We have ADA and counseling services. And then for students that come here for a semester, you are eligible to work for the same. So let's say that you studied here for 4.5 months, then you could actually have work authorization for 4.5 months. So you could do like an internship. You're eligible to do that. Our career services does help with that as well. So they can do resume writing, so you can learn how to write an American resume, which is different from other CVs around the world. They have um, job interview preparation workshops. They do job search workshops. We also have a job fair once a semester, so you could you're well as an exchange student, you're welcome to take advantage of those services as well. So it gives you kind of an extra bonus too. To be able to learn a little bit more about the American style of internships. We have a student health service on campus, and then of course we have our new library, a math tutoring space, and then a maker space, which we have different uh, printing services, 3D printing services, things like that, that are free for students. So that's always kind of a nice thing to have. To go to the career services portion of it, we do have this is just kind of a little bit of a FYI for students. If you finish your bachelor's and you want to come to the United States for a master's program, this is available to you as well. These are where our students have done their internships. And then some of the bigger companies that you might see where we've had students go, and this includes our international students as well. So this is kind of another quick slide about again our internships and research opportunities out there. for students. And that, again, that does include our exchange students. For other great things that we do on campus, we have over 140 clubs and organizations. So if you're bored, you shouldn't be because there's a lot of things. Our students stay very active. So, if you're not an outdoor person, there are plenty of indoor things to do. There's a lot of cultural events that we have on campus, and we love to have our students be a part of those. And so there's a lot of things for you to do. If you're interested in sports, we do have, if you're familiar with the American NCAA, we are Division II here at Mines, and so we do have quite a few athletic opportunities for you to go and cheer on our teams. We actually have four of our international students that are on the men's basketball team and two that are in the soccer um, team as well. So we're actually trying to put together groups of people to go out and support them. And we do have one of our students, our men's basketball students, that is from Spain. He's from Barcelona. And so we're very excited to have him. He's also one of our international ambassadors. So if you have questions, I can direct him, as getting a student perspective, I can direct Guillaume to talk to you as well. So he's happy to do so. Um, and like I said before, we have lots of fun things to do in the area. These are just some pictures from downtown Rapid City and then just right near our campus. So there's lots of fun things to do on our campus. And then to get connected with us, of course, connecting with your international office first is a really good way to get connected with us. But if you just have questions for me, you can definitely get a hold of me here at the email address. And then we can get you in contact with students if you're interested, or if you have other questions like faculty as well, we can get you in contact with them too. So that's basically all I have for my presentation. Um, I do want to say that we love to have our exchange students here on campus because they bring such a great perspective of life and ways of thinking to not only our students but to our community within Rapid City. So we would love to have you come visit us and spend a semester. Or if you want to do a summer, we can figure out a way to arrange that as well. So we would love to see you on campus here in South Dakota.